Over the past 7 years, Assassin's Creed has grown to become one of the biggest franchises in the industry, with a new title hitting shop shelves every year. And with a brand new hardware lineup this year in the form of the PS4 and Xbox One, the franchise is launching on these consoles exclusively for the first time, which Ubisoft claim has given them a chance to start afresh to deliver a completely new character, story, location and gameplay style.
Unity is the next-gen rebirth of Assassin's Creed, if you will, or I should say new gen now, because we started working on this project about 4 years ago. And from day one, this was going to be the first completely next-generation iteration of Assassin's Creed. So we really redesigned everything from the ground up, from our 3 basic pillars, navigation, stealth, and combat, right down to the actual way missions progress, the way it's a lot more geared towards player freedom. You could get to play the missions the way you want to play them. The game structure is more open. There's tons of side quests, side contents. This is literally the biggest city we've ever constructed. If you were to take all of the land mass from our previous game, Black Flag, and clump it together, it'd be smaller than the city of Paris.
This time around, as well as the one-to-one backdrop of 19th century Paris, you'll now take on the role of Arnaud Dorian, an assassin whose adoptive father was an enemy Templar, bringing with him a whole new style and story to discover.
So the new assassin, Arnaud Dorian, he's, I think, a very charismatic character, very sharp wit, sharp in the way he fights. I'm very proud of the way Arnaud turned out. I think, people are going to love experiencing his redemption quest, because he sort of stumbles upon the assassins, and he slowly embarks on this path to becoming an assassin. And I think that through his eyes, fans, old and new fans alike, I think are going to learn to relearn about the assassins and the Templars.
One of the big new selling points for Unity is the addition of co-op. While this co-op doesn't extend throughout the entire game, it does have various missions that allow you to link up with others and execute grand assaults and assassinations, with each player taking on a unique skill that benefits the team. And for a first in the Assassin's Creed history, there are 2 main games being released in a matter of weeks of each other. Assassin's Creed Rogue being a title with a completely different character, location, and only being released on last-gen hardware.
They are 2 separate games. Rogue is the end of the Kenway trilogy, if you will, and it's really the ending of the old Assassin's Creed cycle. Unity is the beginning of the new cycle, that starts now, and it'll sort of follow this new generation of consoles. However, there is a little bit of a narrative link between the 2 games. They are set at the same time. And players that actually experience both games will actually see the link between the 2.
From what we've played, Unity is an impressive title. The gameplay does feel very different from previous titles, so much so that fans of the series will have to take a bit of time to adjust. But once you do, it looks set to deliver another gripping storyline mixed in with gameplay that will have you hooked. And with a hugely detailed location plus impressive visuals, it really looks like it has paid off only releasing the title on the latest hardware.
Unity is a new beginning, if you will. So old fans will definitely recognize the stuff. I think they will enjoy the tangent it's taking, and people that have never played Assassin's Creed before will feel like this is a first game in a series, right? So we don't have all of that baggage. The game doesn't start with a previously on, right? It starts with something fresh. And this is all about the new context that we've created for the present day. I'm not going to talk too much about it. One thing I can tell you is the fact that every fan, every player will be the main protagonist of this game. We really try to break that 4th wall.